dearie me. This camera, honest to God, it's always too dark. 1, 2, it beeps. Beep, 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 and I don't know if that means it started to record. I think. Anyway, I'm going to talk today about ungenuine people and how tired I am of them. If you're not a genuine person, then you can't be a friend of mine, because I'm just too straight. But you know what? I'm going to tell you a story now, and I can tell it publicly because the person I'm going to talk about would never even watch this video. Now, this is hilarious. Yesterday I had a love proposal, and yesterday this person who loves me, who is in love with me, says that I am the best woman he's ever met, and he has met me. I was his friend a couple of years ago, and when I say friend, I mean I looked out for him. We did things together, like we'd go for rides in my car and go on picnics and things like that, and I'd take him to job interviews and things, and just things like that. And he'd come to Ling, where I lived at the time, and I let him stay at my house as a friend, and he played with the doggies and we had a nice time. What makes me laugh is yesterday he told me he was madly in love with me, even though I haven't seen him for nearly 2 years, and he said that he wants to come back to live with me on Ling. He knows me better than anybody else, and he's been missing me, and there's nobody like me. So it sounds lovely, doesn't it? What he didn't know is that, 1, I left Ling well over a year ago, and I've been homeless since. Didn't know that. Didn't know that I was with Paul. Didn't know that I've gone through a hell of a lot of things since, and I've no money left, which I did have money when I met him. Not a lot, but I had some, and I've changed. I've changed. And yet he said he knew me so well. Now, he then came out with, "You'll never meet anyone as genuine as me." And I thought, oh, here we go. I'm sick of this. What does this mean? Why does everybody say the same thing? Is it to get laid? Is it to get a mate? Is it to get a job? Why do people always say I am honest when they're not? What does it actually even mean? What is honesty? Now, where I come from, honesty is showing your scars and just being real. And the problem that I've got is that people mistake me for being weak when I'm not weak at all. And because I tell how I feel, even when it's a negative, and I will say, yeah, this is why. And people say they like that, and they respect it because I'm genuine. And yet I don't get the same back in return, and that is tiring for me, because I have to psychoanalyse everybody I meet. And it's like, hang on a minute, isn't there anybody else out there that I can just have a very real, honest conversation with, without having to analyse them to think, are you for real or what? Because it's not nice. People are so two-faced. Oh, I really like you, you're so funny. But behind my back, they don't find me funny at all. They're just too scared to say what they really think. But this guy really cheesed me off yesterday, because this is a pattern. And it's not just men, it's everything, you know. People saying what they think you want to hear. Why do you do that? Why? Why can't you just be real? I like people who've got many layers to them, you know. Not someone you can sit with and know them in 5 minutes. And they're so boring, because there's no substance to them. But I like people who are very deep, because it's like trying to unravel them, you know. And you can only do that in time and by getting to know someone. But it was just, I haven't done a vlog for a while, so I thought I'll just talk about something. And I can talk about many things, but I thought I'll just talk about that, because it's interesting that we live in a world where everybody says they want the same. Everybody wants honesty, respect, to be accepted for who they are, and yet you don't give it back. And I'm guilty of it sometimes. I have been guilty of it, and this is something I'm trying very hard to just not be anymore, which is why I am more genuine and honest, because I used to say it as well to please people, you know, when I was young. When I was young, I used to say things like, you look great, you know, you look fine, and all this sort of thing, and I didn't mean it. And it's not fair to insult people or anything, because that's not nice, and I'm very careful to not hurt people's feelings, but there's a level of almost deception that's unacceptable, and it's wrong to say to somebody, I'm in love with you, when you don't even know anything about them. I mean, that's just ridiculous. A play on words. You know, when somebody says I love you, it's got to be felt from the heart, and it's got to be meant. And love is supposed to be able to stand the test of time and go through any difficulties and still come out the other side. Even if you're bruised, you still come out the other side together. That's what love is. And yet we live in a throwaway society where people can say I love you, go to bed with you, and then the next day they love someone else. Don't do it. It's boring. Anyway, I just had to talk about something because I have to do a vlog to get on. Otherwise, I'll just stop doing them. So I'm just going to ramble. Chinwag about anything. I did meet a lady the other day off YouTube. She was watching my channels and I met her. She's local-ish, and we had a good laugh and everything. So she appears to be genuine, but time tells everything. You know, she doesn't know me yet. It takes time to really get to know people, but we had a good laugh anyway. And it was nice to actually meet somebody who watched my video. So maybe this year I might meet more people who watch my videos, and then we can have a laugh and have a chat. So that's it for today. It is 20 to 2. There's no sun today. I'm going to go shopping and go to the beach with the doggies. I've just seen 2 little ears pop up like, that's right, little girl. Let she get on. That's right, baby. We're going to go to the beach. But only if you're a good girl, okay? Only if you're good girls. So, Booba, sit down. Sit down. And Mommy is going to go and get a cup of tea and a little bit of something to eat. And then I'm going to take you. Okay? Good girl. Right, I'm going. Goodbye for now. Say bye-bye, Boo-Boo.